Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Arndorf. It's episode number 4, and today we are starting again once more with deleting stuff. Destroying stuff, it's good. Today we are going to do some changes when in this area when it comes to the San Rafael post office, which by the way it's named after one of my previous patrons, and I'm not gonna change it. I think it's I still have that patron. It's Verum Positor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we are keeping that. We keep the city hall over there, and of course on top of the hill it's Adnana's palace, and we are going to keep it as well. But in the next episode, this entire palace will be flipped out and it will look amazing. We will have some additional other changes, maybe a very small district right next to it. You'll see what I'm talking about. But now let's focus on this entire build, because I want to hide some stuff and build some other stuff. But before doing that, in the previous episode, guys, I was asking you to name this building, and 𝐒𝐇𝐀 said, let's go with a landmark called, or to be a design museum. So that's what we will have. Thank you very much, Carl, for your idea, and for those who give a like to his comment. This is a design museum, guys. Carl Gustav Design Museum. That's how it is called. Your name, it's there now. And in the future, I'm gonna do some extra naming for roads. I'm gonna name big boulevards after some of my patrons, and other big streets and so on after you guys that are leaving messages in the chat, that are very active and watching this series, because I want to repay each and a single one of you. Good. So what I'm doing here, guys, I've been changing these whole train tracks from 4. We will keep only 2 of them, one for each direction, and on the left side and on the right side we will have a one-way 2-lane roads, so cars can go easily. What I want to achieve here is to turn those train tracks and roads from there into how should I say this, to make it look like it's completely a big tunnel, or not even a tunnel but an underground passage, more or less, even though it will be a tunnelish look like. But again, everything else gonna be deleted. I'm gonna keep the monument, the Worldwide 2 monument, gonna keep the city hall and the San Rafael post office. That's it. Everything else, bam, is going to be gone, deleted. Okay, so I've been adding this entire road over here that has 2 lanes per way, and in the middle we have a tram track, because I want to have a tram going on top of this entire area as well. What I'm going to aim for this entire city, for Arndorf city, oh boy, I want to keep some really big boulevards. I want to have that city belt we start building in the first episode of season 2. And of course, lots and lots of districts, small districts, big districts, commercial areas, and so on. I'm rebuilding everything that's already been done in the city. Everything is going to be rebuilt. Of course, there will be plenty new builds as well, not only rebuilds, because I want to make Arndorf a very big city, and really I want to make it function to be 100% functioning. As promised in the previous episode, guys, I'm gonna release the save games as I did before, but only on my Patreon account, because it's the only way I can give, the only thing I can give in return to those who are supporting my channel over there. And that's a big thank you for all those who are still doing this, guys. You are amazing. And what else I can do is just to name stuff in Arndorf after you. Good. And of course, chat with you guys in private. Good. So what I've been keep doing here is I'm gonna add those roads over there, coming through from the tunnel, from inside the tunnel, even though it's a passage or whatever, and from above, so cars can go all directions, more or less. Maybe I've missed one of 2 of them there, but I did my very best to give the chance to come and go from almost all directions and areas. And then we have this road that comes from the palace, and I was thinking, what to do. Make a small road, make a big one. So I ended up with this big bridge, which is going to be in the end actually a one lane per way. And the additional lane that you see there, I'm gonna transforming it into a pedestrian friendly one, and bicycle friendly as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to aim for. Then we have these boulevards going under this big bridge over there, and then in the end I'm gonna think of transforming this whole area into a, how should I call this, a plaza maybe? Yeah, a very big plaza, a very big area, open space area, so people can walk there and chill at the bottom of this palace and so on. And that my friends, you are not going to properly, let's say, see it at the end of this episode within the cinematics, because I'm just building a very small area, so not too many people are being attracted over here, so not many people will come and just stay there, relax and so on. But in the future, when that will happen, there will be more cinematics to show them off. Plus I'm gonna do a whole video talking about the infrastructure, the transport infrastructure, transportation system here in Arndorf, because it is very important. And as you know me already, I'm a, let's say, a traffic and transportation lover. Can I say that? Yes, I can. I already said it. Good. So this is the World War II monument. What I've done here, I moved it from there and put it right next to this big boulevard. And actually, I, let's say, double it. I mirrored it. I preferred to see this whole boulevard going not through the monument itself, but having on both sides of the monument, and having on both sides the monument. Come on, Skibitth, you can do this. So that's what I was aiming for. And of course, all these cars coming through the tunnel, from the tunnel, they cannot turn left over here. So I'm gonna close these areas with the help of the intersection marking tool, making some pavement or concrete islands over there. And of course, with the traffic manager president edition, I'm gonna ban car turning left and so on, so they can respect the traffic. Now getting back to the San Rafael postal office, which is like a more like a museum. It's not like a proper post office. It's not working. It's like a very old one, and now it's a museum. I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna move it on top of those roads, and the reason why I'm doing so is because I want to add more so-called tunnels going through all over the place over here. And now I found these really cool viaducts, assets, props. They are magnificent and they work perfectly for what I'm trying to achieve here. So yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of work coming and up with these ones, so everything will look like a tunnel. Because if I'm gonna just turn these roads and train tracks into a tunnel, I don't like the entrances. I don't feel they fit, so I just have to fake them. Yep, you heard me right, guys. I'm faking them just for the looks. Everything is just for the looks. Even though, unfortunately, we will see some people even walking through those tunnels, but it is what it is. They are going to do it on their own safetyness, let's say, against their safetyness. I don't know. Good. So this entire episode was a lot of work for me, because I had to add a lot of props like these ones, one by one, adding there. There will be a lot of off-camera work and some cinematics, like with before and after, small areas, so you guys can see what I've been doing there. But yeah, things will gonna fit and look way much better. I think I'm gonna do a very short live. Yeah, I'm gonna do a very short live show, not live show. I'm gonna show it like in real time how things are, so we can discuss and talk about it, and maybe to explain some of the future ideas I have for this area and for the city. And yeah, this would mean to have this episode a tiny bit longer than usual. Probably we will reach the market, the 20 minutes mark or so. I don't know, we shall see. Good. Cars are coming through the tunnel and so on, but I don't have Arndorf functioning at its best, and the reason I don't have it, it's because I'm missing a lot of population. Still, we are at the mark of 25-ish K population, but a lot of I'm missing also a lot of industry. There are lots of shops that don't have customers because, again, population number is small, and also because I don't have enough goods, or the goods are not being sent to all commercial area. It's a lot of work, as I said, a lot of work to be done. But guys, right now I'm so much into Arndorf that you can't even imagine. I already have 2 extra episodes being recorded, and I want to do the commentary afterwards so I can upload them on my Patreon account as early access. But this means that Little France will have to wait again. Sorry, but yes, I'm way too much into Arndorf right now. Good. Those being said, so in the next episode you are going to watch me redoing the Adana's Palace, the one that's really close to this one, and then so that will be the 5th, and in the 6th episode I'm gonna do if you do remember, there was a big stadium. I'm gonna redo that stadium completely with the entire surrounding area. I almost hate every single place in Arndorf right now, and that's why I'm rebuilding everything, guys. And things don't look really good because, again, this city is 5 or 4 years old, and we need to give it a fresh look, and that's what I'm gonna do, guys. Good. And you guys, come on, you can come with a lot of ideas, really good ideas. Come up with them, leave them in the comments, and you can't just imagine how helpful you guys are going to be with this. Especially I'm gonna do, as I said, some third-person episodes with bus riding and train riding and tram riding and so on, so you guys can see. This is a before and after cinematic, short cinematic with this whole area over here, because I didn't want to show you guys how I'm plopping down one by one pavement, tiles or walls or everything around this post office. So yeah, this is how it looks after quite a lot of work, probably 1 hour work, or maybe not 1 hour, but around there. I have been adding those rocks on the bottom of the screen over here as well, just to make things look a bit better, because I didn't know what else to add there beside trees. So I thought, like, okay, let me add some rocks as well. I'm gonna add a whole area here where people can actually walk and, you know, go back and forth for what they will need. And oh yeah, and eventually I'm gonna expand a lot the metro station or the metro system. So far I think we have only 2 stations, but they are not functioning yet. I think we're only 2 stations, so I want to have few more stations, and but for those, of course, there will be a separate build for each of them, because I don't want to make just a simple entrance. I want to make a grandiose, a big one, a really great metro station. There was one was named after one of my patrons and one of my moderators for my YouTube and Discord channel, Dominic Aquila. That's her nickname, but the name, she's Dominic. So I named the metro station after her. It's a metro station combined with a tram station. Yep. So that's great. It's a great looking one, and for sure it will suffer some changes to make it look even better. So let's finish this big plaza over here that it's right next to the postal office. For now, things won't, of course, guys, things will not be completely finished, because I want to do the entire city hall as well, and I want to build a really good and beautiful area around the city hall. And the city hall is going to be just across this big boulevard from this post office. You'll see, guys, things is going to look, in my opinion, way much better. I wasn't 100% sure on how to make this whole area because I felt like maybe it is a bit too much pavement. It is a lot of gray around there, and I wasn't super happy. And that's something that maybe we can change. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you are interested to, or if you think that I should make some changes and make less pavement and more grass or something like that. I've been adding some small areas with grass and these little planters, but I don't know. Okay, guys, so let's have a quick look over today's build. So this is the entire area with the big plaza. This is how it looks in the end. You'll see it more in the cinematics as well, of course. And this is the this is the tunnel one. This is the entrance. So this is the first entrance going through the tunnel. Then the road that is parallel with this one on the other side of the train track. You can't see it here. It goes outside here and gets back here. So this is like that, and then this is like this. Here you can also take a right coming from the tunnel. You can do a right and go here, and then of course from the other side you can go like this. Here I added a stop, so we have lights to avoid any kind of problems in the traffic. Yeah, I think it works pretty well so far. Even though it's a lot of work, as I said, it's a lot of work. In next episode is going to be focused on Adnan's palace here, because I don't like how it looks anymore. I cut some of the trees, but you'll see it will look 10 times better than how it is now. But again, I have the feeling that it's too much pavement around here. I might do some small changes, adjustments, cutting out of the pavement because it's too much, honestly. And here I'm gonna focus on this area eventually and make it for the city hall. And I'm not 100% sure what to do with this bridge. I mean, by what to do with the bridge, how to link it with this boulevard or something, because I don't like that much the fact that it's parallel with this one. But maybe I can find a solution. Yeah, that might be the case. And here, if you remember, guys, around here there was a big district. This one, Stroheim, it was called. I destroyed all those buildings, so the Stroheim district, bam, it's gone, never again. I'm gonna rebuild this one. I'm gonna get rid of the Arndorf brewery and move it somewhere else because I don't like it as well. So a lot of rebuilds are going to happen very soon. But before we go and end this one, guys, I wanted to rename this district because so there are big districts like this one, 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐍𝐄𝐋 district, PV Bergman district, Krumel Domi district. Probably we will keep it only Krumel district, not 2000. Did I say Domi? Anyways, so Adnan's palace has to go also to get into a district, and probably it will be in Stroheim district. And here there will be a bigger district. I'm gonna raise the area for this one, and it's to be named. And I'm gonna give the name from another patron of mine, and it's going to be called Bob Love District. Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Bob, for your support and everyone else's support. I'm gonna give more names, but unfortunately today I don't have anything to name except some boulevards and streets, but these ones will be named after some of you guys that are watching. Maybe we can even call these, I think we can, Bob Love Boulevard, because it's going to be into this one. Yeah, that's how are we going to keep it for sure. Good. Guys, thank you so very much for watching this one. I'm gonna leave the cinematics before and after, and then the rest of the cinematics. Well, till next time, see you. We'll see each other, of course, and take care. I salute you.